Hey guys!
Welcome back to our channel.
And today we're going to be doing an Am I the Asshole video, so stay tuned. Am I the asshole for not letting my mom see my daughter? My mom, female 58, and I, male 32, haven't talked since I was 16 because I got my girlfriend back then, now wife, pregnant. She was 16 then, 32 now. She and my dad, male 58, kicked me out. They said I wasn't their son anymore, and that I made a huge mistake and ruined my future. I haven't talked to them since. Me and my girlfriend back then lived in her parents' house for a bit until we were 18. Since then, when I got her pregnant, I dropped out and did an apprenticeship in mechanics, and now work for a very big company. They gave me a good bit of money when they were training me, so me and my girlfriend were able to afford stuff for my daughter back then, and put a bit aside so we could save up for our own place. My girlfriend was able to finish high school and go to college to become a lawyer, since I told my boss about the situation and he let me pick my hours, so I was able to take care of my daughter while my girlfriend was... Has nobody told him what a run-on sentence was? I have not been able to catch my... Look at this! There's no period, no comma, no nothing since right here.
You just gotta put the comma where you think it's...
I be trying and the sentence continuing and it's like, yo, you're 38. Wait, you're 32. You're 32.
Yeah. They don't do grammar on this app.
My girlfriend was able to finish high school and go to college to become a lawyer since I told my boss about the situation. And he let me pick my hours so I was able to take care of my daughter while my girlfriend was able to go to school. And then when my daughter grew up, I wasn't in training anymore and my girlfriend was in college. Anyways, now that the backstory bit is over, like I said, I haven't seen my mom in ages until now. When I was at home, she managed to find out where I live somehow. I think it was by my aunt because she knows where me and my family lives. She asked that she finally wants to see her granddaughter since she has cancer and might die soon. My mom has cancer, not my daughter, in case anyone gets confused. And I said no, since she didn't want to support and see my daughter back then. She doesn't get to see her now. She said that I was cruel and would regret it later on and stormed off. So, am I the asshole?
I want to say no.
I'm going to say no.
Okay. Because at first, like, it's the mom's energy. It's just like he said no, and then she's like, you know, that same attitude from when he was younger of like, oh, you're going to regret it.
It's not even for me that. It's just, okay, we had the baby at 16. I'm now 32. The only reason why you want to meet her now is because you have cancer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't like she was coming with an apology. Like, she had a genuine change of heart and wanted to, like, rebuild that relationship with her son. It's just because she's dying and she wants to...
And maybe he will regret it, but... Oh, well.
I don't think he will because he doesn't have a relationship with them anymore.
But maybe the daughter might
want to know
so maybe
who her grandparents are.
Even if he does, he's not the asshole.
Yeah.
So, not the asshole.
Yep. We're in agreement. Alright. Am I the asshole for announcing our pregnancy at my brother's wedding after he proposed at mine? What do you think? Straight off the title.
Read it again.
Am I the asshole for announcing our pregnancy at my brother's wedding after he proposed at mine?
I mean, I don't know. This is already sounding petty.
It is. Okay. My brother said he was going to propose at my wedding. I told him no. Yeah, okay. That it was a day about myself, my wife, and we did not want any distractions. My mom lost her shit. She said that he wanted family he might not see again for a while to be a part of the proposal. I said I did not give a shit and that if he did it, I would have kicked him out. He did it, and my mom said if I tried kicking him out, she would leave too. I just remember seething inside. My brother got married last weekend. Instead of a welcome to the family toast, I used the time to announce that we were expecting our first baby. My mom was upset, but my grandmother told her to sit down and shut up. We spent most of the reception talking to family we would not see again for a while about our coming baby. My mom says I was an asshole for taking attention away from my brother on his wedding day. She got really mad when I reminded her that she threatened to leave my wedding if I kicked him out after he proposed. I have the screen cap of the text messages. Okay. I don't think he's the asshole.
I don't. Because I told you not to propose at my wedding, and you did it anyway. So guess what? Now I got my lick back. And the mom, like, why weren't you mad when he did that at my wedding?
She has a favorite.
Like, now you're mad I did that at his wedding? Fuck you. Fuck my brother. Fuck his wife. All three, y'all. And grandma, I love you, grandma. Like, you,
sit down and shut up.
Yeah, like, respect. No, you're not the asshole.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. Yeah, I think it's family drama, kind of petty revenge. Yeah.
Am I the asshole for refusing to attend my brother's wedding because of the way his fiance treated my wife? So my 32 male brother is getting married next month. I was originally excited, but things took a turn when his fiance, 27 female, made comments about my wife, 30 female. For context, my wife struggles with fibromyalgia, which affects her energy levels and sometimes causes her to need extra support. It's something we navigated together for years. At a recent family event, my brother's fiance told my wife in front of everyone that it was selfish for her to try for a baby given her condition. She implied that raising a child with fibromyalgia would be a burden on me and suggested we should think about adoption instead. My wife was mortified. She tried to brush it off in the moment, but I could see how much it hurt her. After we left, she broke down, saying she felt judged and humiliated. I called my brother the next day to talk about it. I wasn't expecting an apology from his fiancée, but I at least hoped my brother would back me up and recognize how hurtful the comment was. Instead, he defended her saying she didn't mean it that way. She's just direct. You know how she is. That really pissed me off. I told him that it wasn't about how she is. It was about respecting people, especially family. He shrugged it off and said I was overreacting. After thinking it over, I decided I won't be attending the wedding if his fiancée can't acknowledge how inappropriate her comment was. My brother called me dramatic and accused me of ruining his big day over one small comment. Now, my parents are involved, saying I need to just let it go for the sake of family harmony. That's mad corny. They think I'm being an ass for skipping my brother's wedding over one awkward moment. My wife feels validated by my decision, and honestly, so do I. I don't think we should have to endure that kind of disrespect just to keep the peace. So am I the asshole? No.
No.
Stand by your wife.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever people are like, oh, she's just direct or she's just honest, now you know that person is an asshole and you're just covering it up by saying they're just a direct person. Like, no, you were disrespectful. And then, like, when someone approached them about it, they double down instead of being like, you know, maybe you could have worded it differently or like anything. So, yeah, not the asshole.
That was crazy. Like, really? Like, I'm not gonna lie. If that was me who she said it to, I'm like, you need to mind your business. Like,
because, like, first of all, like, you're not even close enough. It doesn't even seem like they're close enough for her to, like, say something like that and it be received in a not hurtful way. You know? So it's just like, you're not even part of the family yet. You're a fiance. Like, relax.
She said, sit down. Sit down. Like, no. Stand by your wife. I like that. I like that in a man.
Am I the asshole for forcing my son to give me half of his income? His with, like, quotation marks.
I thought that was going to end with a sandwich.
Okay. I won the lottery. $1,000 a day for life. I'm 58. My son is 19. I went to him and told him that I wanted to make a deal. I would give him the ticket. In return, he would give me half of the money until I die. Then he gets all the money. He said he needed to think about it. He came back and said it wasn't really fair for me to want half. He said that I could live another 40 years, that he might need the money more, and that I should take 20%. I said I would think about it. I signed the ticket and claimed the lump sum. I'm seeing a lawyer to set my son up for life. His education will be paid for. When he gets older, he will be able to purchase a home for free, basically. A trust fund will be set up so he gets a good amount of money for the rest of his life. Now he is pissed that I went back on my offer. I thought I was being smart, but I didn't realize how greedy he was. He also told my ex about the money, and she is pissed that I'm not giving her anything. We have been divorced for years. I owe her nothing. No, I won't give you anything if you ask. There is a reason I'm using a throwaway.
Whoa. The son is a little selfish bastard.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is it not... Wait, what is it? The mom or the dad?
The dad.
Is it not the dad's lottery ticket? Like,
Yeah, it's his lottery ticket.
How can you feel so entitled?
Yeah.
Like, talking about 20%. Now we're rationing with my money, my lottery
And
ticket?
it's
How
just
you
like...
figure I get 20%?
Yeah. And he was saying that, like, the dad might only have, like, 40 years left. Okay, but you could die tomorrow.
That shit was like, yo.
Yeah, like...
I'm like...
I mean, God forbid, like, but you could really, like, walk out in front of a bus and die tomorrow. So.
Maybe because, like, I'm not a parent yet, but that would honestly make me be like, guess what? Now you're not getting any. Because that, like, honestly, that pissed me off. Like, how could you feel 20%? How did you run those numbers? Like, of my lottery ticket?
Yeah.
Like, you actually don't have to get any. Like,
and
you can wait for my regular life insurance. I don't have to give you any of this extra bonus.
Yeah, and he's probably going to end up making more money because the dad put the money, basically invested money for his future.
$1,000 a day? Because you're being greedy. Now you're being greedy.
Let's do the math.
1,000 times 365. Y'all know what that is. $365,000 for 1 year. He said, okay, let's say you live another 40 years. Times 40. 14 million, basically. I rounded it down.
600,000. Yeah.
But 14 million. And
yeah,
the audacity, the entitlement. Your son's the asshole.
Yeah. I understand his shock as well, because imagine raising a kid your whole life,
right,
and then you get into a situation like this and they treat you like that. Like, yo, like 19.
If any of my parents told me, like, yo, I just won the lottery for $1,000 a day, what, you know how hype I'ma be? Yeah. And I'm not gonna try and skimp them 20% of their own money. Like,
even if they offered me, I wouldn't.
No, if they offered me, I'd take it. Like,
no, yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't be like, okay, yeah, I'll take that, but like, I think that you should have less. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't do that. Like, whatever terms they said, I'd be like, all right, cool. Like, because it's their money, and like, they didn't have to give me anything.
Yeah, that was crazy. Am I the asshole for telling my nephew to behave in my house when his parents wouldn't? I, 29 female, have a nephew, Zane, 5-year-old, who is a great kid but can be really unruly. His parents, my brother and sister-in-law, don't seem to discipline him much. Recently, they came over to my house for dinner, and Zane was running around, jumping on my couch with his shoes on, messing with things on my shelves, and even knocking over a drink. His parents never tell him to stop. After he nearly broke a decorative piece, I told him, Zane, please stop running and be careful with the things in my house. He got quiet and sat down, but my sister-in-law got offended. I feel like I had every right to set rules in my own home. But now she is acting like I overstepped. Am I the asshole for telling my nephew to behave when his parents wouldn't? No. It's
I don't
your
think
house.
she's the asshole. But I get, like, with the parenting thing, like, people are sensitive about that. So, like, I would
control your kid.
I would speak to my sister about it first, and if she doesn't speak to her kid, then I would go ahead and like speak to the kid. But also, it's just
I wouldn't even necessarily do that.
If I
control your little hoodlum.
But
you're knocking all that stuff over, and I'm gonna gentle parent you, and I'm not even your parent. No, you need to learn how to sit
but
down.
like I would talk to my sister first. I'm like, your kid is not behaving in my house, and then like if like her and her husband don't like take care of it, then I'm just not gonna invite them. Like you can come, but you can't bring your kid here anymore because every time he comes over here, he's being destructive.
When you're in school, they're not gonna call the parent first before like telling your child to chill out.
That's true.
Like they know how to behave. They're supposed to know how to behave, and you need to tell them something. Like, how are you running around in my house messing things up? And you're just looking at your kid run around in my house. Like, don't be that comfortable. It's not your house.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's true. As a kid, I used to be scared. I would go sit on the couch, put my hands together, and I wouldn't move. So, like, whenever kids come in and they start, like, running around the place, I'm just like, wow. Because, like, as a kid, I was just, like, so scared. Like, what do you mean he just went and opened the door? Like, this is not your house. But
I'm cool with kids running around because, like, they, like, are, like, balls of fucking energy. But when you get to, like, touching stuff and knocking it down, like, no, like, come on. Get your kid, for real. I'm already letting them run around. Get your kid, for real.
Yeah, I think it's also, there's, like, more to the story because I think the sister is probably like sensitive about it, which is why like she got offended because it's just like, I know that like if we're close and like I have a kid and like you or like my sister or someone that I'm close with talks to my kid, I'd be okay with it.
She's probably one of those parents that are like doing the OD gentle parenting. They don't like to tell their kids no.
Yeah, but I feel like she said it gently. She said sit down and stop and be gentle with my stuff.
They don't parent their kid. They don't want anybody else to parent their kid.
Yeah. But no, she's not the asshole for doing that because it's just like, if something had been broken, then they would have had to pay for it. So.
Oh, whoopsies.
Yeah. Oh. Am I the asshole? I am calling off my engagement after my partner revealed he is MAGA.
Oh.
Okay, MAGA, for those who don't know, is Make America Great Again. So it's just like these group of people that are basically Trump supporters. Okay. My fiance and I have been together since 2013 when we met in college. He struggled to get a well-paying job and during his long bouts of unemployment must have been radicalized to blame everyone else. I chalked it up to depression and tried to get him help with therapy. I paid for him to return to school to become a nurse too, but he still Go ahead. But he still has not completed the prereqs after 7 years. He's not completing them. He currently works gig jobs while I am a nurse in California, making close to $400K a year, working a full-time and a part-time job. I was hoping to save up enough to not have to work after having a baby, since I know I cannot rely on him. We were planning to get married next year and wanted to try for a baby. He knows I am very liberal and all about women's rights. He never openly expressed support for MAGA itself until after Trump won and said Trump will help the economy and finally allow him to get a good job. I told him that it was the easiest time to get a job in the past 20 years in 2021, yet he couldn't. He did make offhand comments before on women losing their worth the older they get, and I questioned him and he said it was a joke. The past week has been miserable, listening to him talk nonstop on how great Trump is and how he will turn everything great again. I had it and gave him notice to leave by the end of the month and we are through. He said it's unfair and told me it's stupid to give up on us over just politics. The very fact he said that solidified the notion that he is so clueless and our values are too different. He would likely have to move back into his parents' home or be homeless since he makes less than $35K a year in the most expensive region in the USA. Am I the asshole for throwing away my relationship of 11 years over politics? I wish politics were boring again.
Yo.
Okay. I want to respond to this and then I have updates.
Okay.
But yeah, you can go first. Actually, sorry.
No, if politics are important to you, then no, you're not the asshole, because you're gonna have to deal with that for the duration of your marriage.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to get too deep into the nitty gritty, but yeah, I feel like it's not just politics. Like, politics now is like intertwined with your core belief system and in how you view people and in how you see the world. And so if that doesn't align with the person that you want to be married to, then it could create problems in the future. So I don't think at all that she's an asshole, because like it actually is a big deal. Mm-hmm. It's like if you believe in God but then you marry someone that like, well, I don't believe in God and I don't agree with anyone who believes in God, and actually I hate that idea, then it's just like you're gonna clash in the future because like you believe in something completely different. And especially when it comes to like, what are we going to teach our kids? Like, you have to be aligned on that. And I feel like that's the biggest thing. So yeah, I don't think she's the asshole. And yeah, I feel like he was just saying that because he wanted her to like go along with it. But then also it's very manipulative because she's like made it very clear that she's a liberal. And then like he didn't say anything up until Trump became president. So like you waited, like they've been in a relationship for 11 years. Mm-hmm. And like she didn't know that he was conservative up until he said it, or like MAGA.
She didn't know at all?
I don't know, but that's basically what she's saying, that like he never said it. I'm sure there were signs. Like,
I feel like there were a lot of signs. Like, that joke wasn't the first joke.
Yeah.
Or the last. Yeah. Nah, when he said, because Trump is gonna fix the economy, I feel like people be saying that, and then you be like, how? And they be like, oh, like, he just is. Like,
yeah.
They be having so much, they have more faith in him than God.
Yeah.
Like,
to each his own. Okay, update. Last night he threatened suicide when the gravity of the situation hit
him. You gotta go. You gotta go. You can kill yourself on your own time, not mine.
Yeah. His mother is babysitting him at her house to avoid a 5150 while I work. His father is packing up his belongings and will move them out of my house by the end of the week. It is over. I'm letting him be MAGA. I cannot...
You're letting him be MAGA? He was gonna be that regardless, but...
Yeah. I cannot support someone who supports a rapist, pedophile, felon, etc., and who wants to take away my rights. He knows I am a sexual assault victim. That's even worse.
Oh,
majority of our friends are cutting ties with him after they learned of the reason of the breakup. Luckily, his parents are extremely left, even by my standards, so may get a better balance on news instead of just the conservative forums he frequents. People grow apart and we grew apart. One can break up for any reason or no reason at all. I simply asked if I was the asshole to do it, not if it was right or wrong. Men are justified for breaking up with women if she gets fat, but if the woman breaks up over moral differences, it's wrong. Yeah, I guess a lot of men were attacking her in the comments.
Bro, one thing about men...
Yeah.
They gonna get behind them keyboards and type.
But yeah, she's justified to break up with him. Like, that's not... I feel like that's not, like, for us to decide. For us to really like comment on. Like, whatever you want to do it. But like, yeah, it's not crazy of her to leave him for that reason.
I just know there was a lot going on in that relationship. First of all, he's been attending school on your dime for 7 years.
Yeah,
girl, come on.
That's
like
it's a lot of red flags. Yeah, and
after the fourth year,
yeah,
wrap it up.
And she said prerequisites, not even classes. Prerequisites. He never even got into nursing school.
Why did you let him like really play with your time and money? like that. Like, you...
Yeah.
School on your dime? You should have let Trump pay for that. Like, why?
I don't even want to go to school on my dime.
Ooh.
To pay for someone else? Crazy. How did she not see it for 11 years? Actually, maybe
No,
not.
she did.
She probably didn't
just-
think it was as bad as it was until...
She probably thought she could really, like, oh, you know, I could deal with this.
Yeah. She's
And
like,
then
I can
that just
overlook.
really solidified it. Like, oh, wait, no.
Actually, I can't. Yeah. But yeah, that was our last story.
Thank you guys for watching. And if you want to see us do more Am I the Asshole videos, subscribe.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for watching.
We'll
Bye,
see you
guys.
in the next one.
See you in the next one every Friday, every weekend. Every weekend.
Every weekend.
Every weekend
like, just
we'll be here.
check on the weekend. And
Between Friday to Sunday. It'll be up there. So yeah, thanks for watching. We're here every week for your entertainment. All right, toodaloo.
later.